Good morning! It's another violin video. So today I'm going to take you through some of my warm-ups. It is nice and early morning and I took a couple days off. This is the perfect opportunity to show you guys kind of what I would do on a nice leisurely morning. So my morning routine, as it were. So basically, if I'm feeling like I have a good day ahead of me of playing and I have a bit of time in the morning, I'll do like a proper warm-up. So I'll show you guys my 5 favorite warm-ups. And let me know in the comments below which is your favorite, or if you have one that you would recommend, I would really love to hear from you. So let's get into it. Okay. So my first morning exercise that I do every morning, rain or shine, doesn't matter if I have, an immediate concert. When does that happen? So yeah, I'll always start with my warbling exercise that everybody hates, which is this. So basically I'll go etc, all the way until etc. So I could go through the entire octave, and basically that's doing a couple things. So if you can see here, I'm wiggling this finger joint. And I love the looseness that that gives in my finger. So basically, I don't even know, I think I may have come up with this exercise, or maybe I kind of put different exercises together. I used to study with David Ticano, who's a really, really great violin teacher here in London. And he gave me a ton of crazy exercises, of which I'll show you a few today. Yeah, there was one vibrato one. So basically the idea with vibrato is that you want to be able to vibrate with your hand and with your arm and with your finger. So because I didn't really have a good finger vibrato, I thought it would be useful to train myself to have one. So that's what it is. You could also, broaden this exercise by putting in hand vibrato and arm vibrato too. So let me see if I can do that. So that would be arm, and then I'm really, really bad at hand vibrato. I don't know, does anyone use it anymore? Probably. Depends on the violin school that you're using. I'm not a big fan. I would probably use arm. Like, basically that means that your whole arm is going back and forth like that. Anyway. So yeah, you can just broaden it and like do each finger in different ways. This is just how I like to do it. Alright, exercise number 2. This is kind of a mix of exercise that I got from Pam Frank, the violinist. She was showing me one that's basically octaves, but we call them fingered octaves, right? Haha, fingered. Okay, enough with your jokes. So yeah, basically it's just playing intervals, so like jumping between different places on the violin, but in fingered octaves. So I like that it gives my hand flexibility, it starts to warm up, it starts to stretch everything, so I could, play a song. What's the Dutch anthem? example. Basically, you want it to be really in tune, and you just want to like have some fun with your fingered octaves so that your whole hand warms up and you try higher positions, lower positions. Anyway, so then I like to do some sort of glissando-y shifting exercise. One that I've been doing lately is this. Like to use my fourth finger because it's the weakest finger, and I want it to be able to like have it in a strong position so that I'm feeling nice and secure, because I do use my fourth finger, unlike some, I guess. Who doesn't use their fourth finger? Let me know below. Do you just make your fingering so that everything works with three? There's a funny one from my old teacher David Takano, who used to, I mean, there's a lot of them. Actually, I can share two with you. So the worst one, in my opinion, is this quarter tone scale. So it's something like did I do it right? I don't know. Basically, you want to fit one quarter tone into each little semitone. So instead of going, which would be D to E flat, you go D to D halfway there. So which can be really useful for, you know, if you're learning any modern music and you have to get used to hearing quarter tones. Luckily, I'm not doing very much of that at the moment, but it would probably be good for me to do that every day. If you want to train your ear to be really good at hearing quarter tones, that's the perfect exercise for you. And another one of his that I really love is for your hand position. So basically, you want your hand always to be lined up like that, and you don't want to be doing those kind of things. So his other exercise is this. Basically, the idea is that you want to set up your hand so that all the distances are perfect fourths. So and then what I'm doing in between is checking that that finger can also hold the hand position, as it were. So if I go to 3, so here we have a straight hand position, and then so then here is also a straight hand position, and you want it to be the same like that. So obviously I've been doing this for a while, and that's why I can do it pretty quickly, but you want to start off like making sure each fourth is really in tune, and all the intervals are really in tune. So fourths, fifths, octaves are the ones that can be perfectly in tune. The other ones depends where they are in the chord. Don't get me into all the harmony. Anyway, so yeah, you want to check like if that's ringing, and then you can move on to the next, and then you can go up, you know, up on the top of the violin for that too. So you could do the same here. you get the idea, I think. Let me know in the comments if there's any questions, if there's any specific exercise you'd like me to go over again. I realize this is just a quick kind of idea of what I do. I don't know. Let me know, please. I'm here to help. Okay, and the last one is kind of like a bonus exercise that I hardly ever do, but I saw a couple months ago on Strad magazine, and it's Pekka, the amazing violinist. If you don't know him, go check him out. And he was sharing his hand exercise.
Then you slide your forefinger, please.
Okay, I think I got it. So he explains it really well in his video, so go check it out. I will link it below. So basically it's this. Octave. And sliding your finger up. Now comes the horrendous part, in my opinion. I don't have very big hands, so it gets really tricky. See what I did there? I pulled my left arm in, so that gives me more space for the hand. Alright, let's do that again. So basically what you're doing is stretching the left hand, practicing your tenths and your octaves. So it gets a little bit easier the higher you go because your hand doesn't need to stretch as far, but it is a pretty painful bonus exercise for you guys. Anyway, so to recap, we have the finger warbling, we have Pam's like octave exercise, we have the David Takano exercises, and we have Pekka's exercise. What else? What did I say? God, I'm so bad at this. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and comment down below anything you want. Say hi, tell me about yourself, maybe tell me about some exercises you like to do, or do you hate warming up? I thought it might be fun to make a little video about how to make scales interesting because you don't want to be bored out of your mind. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and share this with a friend if you think it's fun, because it would help me grow my channel. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!